blueprint complete. PDM implant reset to factory settings. Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required. User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation. Your body can adapt survival traits from a Zazuran rat. Proceed to the sampling pavilion. Tampering detector gene donor found. You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sample. Adapting trimethylamine N-oxide synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative. Scanning for necessary adaptation. Clear for work. Barometric depth gauge activated. Print terminated by barotrauma. A serious accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call. Oxygen. There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here. Prepare for launch. Life pod release. Trajectory error. Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by. Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters. Releasing parachute. Error. Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact. Wake up. StarNav does not recognize the sky. Titan-class biosignature on the horizon. You are not on Caesura, Pioneer. Locating the colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water. From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material. Copper. Electronics. Bacterial action creates copper on cave roofs and overhangs. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution. Do not hesitate to use alien life forms for survival purposes, but always search for unexpected complexity. Oxygen.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
Equipment available to TSF frontiersmen. Only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists, or the self. There is no sign of plant life on this world. This waxy fiber is... The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission. Oxygen. Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries. Oxygen.
Field notes. Onder, not wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat.
Oxygen.
I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely. Oxygen. Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career. to return to frontier life. Colony structure located. There may be clues to the location of the main habitat. Oxygen. This case was broken by a survival multi-tool. Sabotage is a serious oxygen. The IU's bombing of Altera Labs delayed critical Kara research by decades.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us, for the sake of all our...
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Naima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Oxygen. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution. The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Oxygen. The Tadpole Sea-Space Mobility Pod plugs into a range of customizable hulls, from the Starfrog worksuit to the Scout Ray Seafoil. While the Tadpole is a valuable air supply, remember that oxygen to train up your conscientiousness and self-discipline.
Are you tired of death and fear? Do you know that this world doesn't have to be our enemy? Do you feel the call of the tree? Do you know the day of the Jubilee is coming? When we are released from our debts and allowed to live our lives? Find us at Camp 1.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby. Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics. Oxygen.
My mouth is full of holes.
I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breaths. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. A little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maize field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded. oxygen. The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.